Hello, good morning. My name is Travis McQuilkin, and I'm partaking in the parliamentary 2016 election. And one of my voters asked me a question: how am I plan to deal with the social problems that we have in St. Martin? I believe, and a lot of the social problems that we have is derived directly from economical situations that force parents. Um, but in terms of youths, that force parents to spend less time at home to guide their children, and that can pose a negative impact on the youths because the family is busy working 2 3 jobs just to make ends meet, and that is not something that you would like to have in the economy. Um, I believe that we should attract more foreign investors that are willing to help the community as well as to invest more in St. Martin. Also, I believe that we should create activities or commercial activities on a yearly basis. That there's no such thing as a slow period, because what happens is if you have a slow period, then the 6 months contract kicks in because um, you know businesses can afford, if you're a small business, to pay someone for the whole year, because it's this thing called a slow period, which is a negative phenomenon that we need to move away from. And I believe that if government or any government entity can create activities that will attract commercial activities on a yearly basis, I think that will make a difference. Um, Abolishing the 6 months contract, of course, is a major priority on my list. But also, in combination with that, to create avenues where we can have a lot more activities within the economy, not just during the busy time, but also during the slow periods as well. Um, in terms of the youths, I believe government should provide some type of incentive for companies that are willing to hire more youths on a part-time basis. Or government can also provide a fund where companies can pull a certain percentage to that fund, and that can be used to fund programs that will get youths to be that will help youths to get part-time jobs in different companies throughout St. Martin, and give them training as well, so by the time they're ready to go and study, they would have had a work experience. But I think kids would like to feel like they have some money in their pocket. It's not kids, sorry, youths. The youths of St. Martin would like to feel like they have money in their pocket, that they wouldn't have to end up doing bad things, and that's something that you have to try to help with. um, in terms of companies that are closing down after, let's say, after 10 years, I believe before any major company comes to St. Martin, they should make a deposit to a certain account just in case that if they do close down, one, that the funds will be used to take care of any associated costs, that it doesn't hamper the employee long term, as well as to um, um, sorry, I lost my train of thoughts. Yes, so that fund will basically help those employees to not fall in a situation later on. And I think that will, and also you can issue a fine to those companies that seem to be making it a habit that to just keep changing their names and getting rid of the employees, and basically allowing people to work for a long period of time um, in vain, because everyone wants to know that at a certain point in their life, after giving the company this amount of time, that they would have something later on. But if you keep changing the name and keep using a 6 months contract, it becomes a problem for the employee. There's no guarantees for them. They can't go to the bank. They can't invest, and they have to spend more time out of the house. And while you're out of your house, the child is doing what they want, or fending for themselves, or seeking for love somewhere else. And that's something that we have to try to prevent, because every child needs guidance. And if the parents are out there working 2 or 3 jobs, or have to deal with a 6 month contract, or have to deal with companies that are closing down because of whatever reason, so they can get a tax break. I think that needs to be stopped as we get into Parliament, and that will be on my priority list. I hope this was informative for you guys, and I'm willing to answer more questions. There are 9 more questions to answer, and as time has been provided to me, I will answer those questions during the course of the week. Have a wonderful day.